I like your memory.
And a man that made it.
Looks like an absolute belter of a wicket.
Young man that hasn't played a great deal of international. Seen him live in the IPL do some extraordinary moving over to South Australia.
Would for sure. Just give himself a little bit more.
Well, slips in place.
I think he's got
short. Driving straight down the ground. The boundary's in. And short starts the innings up.
Short straight. Yeah, they're in about short on the outfield, so that's just a little. Went for the Yorker first.
Could happen. Jake was driving his big truck.
in a maths class here.
Hey, what were you trying to do? First 10 overs of a one-day international. Positively. And a bit of a... To go back to what you were saying, describe what...
Bring the ball away from me, so that means it's going to...
That is a glorious cricket shot. Off the back run. A couple of boundaries on the bounce for Fraser.
From him, that's two gifts, really.
And absolutely chip through the offside.
And with that up on a platter, they're back a little bit there. But
Australia flying early after two. For a gully.
Afford to get off to a sloppy start.
In that gully. Pads and Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah, they'll have a look at this. I thought it looked pretty good.
Pretty good to see.
Sitting middle and probably pitched back by Shaheen Shah Afridi. Out for 13, it's 1 for 21.
a bit of shape back in.
And looking to score off it.
Punch one to point.
It's a few words, to be fair. Doesn't really, as you see there, is very minimal, specifically in whiteboard, just to access both.
One slip in place. Man there, straight to him. Oh, one man out there. To add insult to injury, goes to
The position that we said the man should be. Made early yards there. He'll be extremely disappointed with himself. As
Just beating for pace. It just bursts.
point comes out into a gully for... They lost the ball.
the ball to the umpire as well. That's what's happened there.
Like it's not out. And he confused him.
I think he confuses himself.
I mean, what do you do?
Third. The timer, but hits it well enough for a mid-wicket.
Bread and butter, that junior, isn't it?
It's actually not too bad.
Leg before we get to an in-swinger from Afridi. Short. Shaheen Shah.
It didn't see much of that the other night.
Length mark, I think if there's shoulder, I think that brings everything into the
Patient start.
You can see the wicket ball, the white ball.
Oh, you so often see it from Stark. I do not.
Starkey's
couple of nice bucket hats there, June.
First wide with no...
Like him, usually tucks one around the corner to him early on.
Fish. Good luck getting your hand on that, though.
Thanks for coming. There it is, a lot of wind.
on the leg, so this one wide outside off stump.
He puts it away, as you said there.
To finish the over from Stephen Smith, Australia, the only wicket so far. Straight to him. Bubba takes the catch, and Shaheen Shah.
That's a real bonus. Match short, aerial. It's that awkward height where you're not sure whether the finger's sideways. Been going well enough, but he's gone now for 9.
Didn't hit it as well as he'd like, or in the...
If not better than anyone at the MCT 20 Internationals, he will be. Needs to work on his Australian accent if you want ODI cricket as well. Didn't overhit the ball.
Just got such great confidence, sort of in his zone, his area. Thing I like. Love that.
Late appeal.
Polite inquiry from the capitally orthodox, and then he's the yard circle, and it's because got him on the boundary off
Out, but he's got to improve his length.
Melbourne 1 for 51, where he got the fastest recorded delivery.
Foot movement from him, but it's fast hand. Adelaide, it's a feature of this ground. Wow, that's just...
That was a special shot.
It's a special touch for Australia. He's going
After 40 overs, depends.
Up here. Good point. And Same Ayub took a nice...
One of the best fielders in Pakistan side. It's a drop catch.
Down the corner all the way. The ease with which he executed that stroke.
A short delivery, go bound. Look at this. Was asking for trouble square leg for the maximum.
it's not a great catch in the crowd.
Oh, I knew it. And they like it, and that's why. Ralph, the man that opened with Josh Inglis, the topsy-turvy nature of their game.
Diving down, getting a huge score. They've got to keep getting wickets.
Haris Rao. Bit unlucky.
It's always nice to hear Dil Paki.
Smith thought then decided not to, so
Hitting Steve, isn't it?
No, I was going to say it's a tight call. It's interesting that too. Good bit of work from Rizwan.
Yeah, to these two batters.
outside again. He's got Marnus for the second time.
There it is, just at that fifth stump line. The ball gets above sort of that 140 read. That's Labuschagne. Little tickle there, set with ease. And Haris Ralph has taken.
Pumped up Harris to that in a moment, but Australia trouble on what looks to be a good batting deck. Aaron.
Big moment because Glenn Maxwell's in net.
One more. They get Steve Smith. Hopefully Aaron Hardy hit.
Maxwell's next, and then the bowls.
Into his sixth over here now.
Is he a dweller when he gets back? React.
Look, sometimes you'd like to.
The remarks he walked past as Aaron Hardy. I got a left, but I used to love him in the World Series.
Swingers.
Yeah, and open the batting as well. The top three.
Stack armoured.
Bowls spun like a leg spin, but might have been a flick of that. Same Ayub, just the two singles. Nice fast hands. There was enough width of delivery from Hasnain and Steve Smith in the 21st.
Got so much time.
Across as he does.
I think. Side that stump. That screen you can confirm.
So hitting the edge. Maybe a little bit of justice from Mohammed in Adelaide. Steve Smith, which is in this contest, Pakistan.
Just a little bit of extra. How wide Pakistan.
Ralph at the MCG in what was always is, because he's such an excitement machine.
It's a big difference.
Changes. I think you were taken off. Only been in the job for a few months.
Yeah, he's a big.
Continue.
It's got this carom ball going
Spin it away from whichever batter of the hand to the right-handers.
in the NCA.
Yeah, most.
That's exactly what you've just articulated. A shot that he plays with.
According to the situation.
Fingers behind the ball.
And this boy can bat. You can be an all-rounder.
You were.
It runs behind you.
Spell of 3 overs for Sam.
825 overs gone. The main.
The over 8 was starting speed, but clearly at the MCG.
Yeah, I think it's.
Ralph! Brilliant captaincy. They lose their 6. It's the 4th.
A little away from the skipper behind the stump. So 3.
He's on his way back from 2-1.
Rizwan as well.
That's a decent. Holds up just slightly.
Perfect. And on that occasion, it's too good a ball. He did lead his team to victory, but up from Pat.
You should know that he's a back foot. You got to slip in place, and you're swinging the back foot and punch it.
Calculated that the bowling change may have been more on the leg side.
catching fielder at mid-wicket.